Hello, YouTube. I hope everyone had a wonderful, marvelous day today. I'm Sakati with Elite Etiquette of South Los Angeles Training Center. And I just want to stop by and speak to you guys for a little while. I've been making all the YouTubes on my channel shorts, and I am now discovering that I need some long videos. And I just want to know, can I talk? But I'm sure I can talk for at least 10 minutes. So I didn't pick a topic. I just want to come on and see what we're going to say. So yesterday I tried to do a video, and I'm going to be real honest with you guys. I'm tired of all the editing. Y'all got me because nobody said anything about memorizing lines. Nobody said anything about getting a microphone. Nobody said anything about trying to edit these videos. And I'm thinking, oh, I'm just going to go on and say what I got to say and move on. And next thing you know, this is like work. And I'm thinking, is this what everybody is doing? But I see the payoff. So if the payoff is real, then I'm willing to push through, but nobody said anything about all this. And I'm a 70s baby. I grew up in the 80s. So this stuff, I can take it or leave it. It's not something that is like automatic for me. So I am not the YouTube queen, but I'm going to go ahead on and push through. I'm going to push through just because y'all said it was good. So we're going to see. We're going to see. So I'm just going to do my puzzle here and talk to you guys about why I decided to be interested in changing lives through etiquette. Now, I want to be very clear. Etiquette has nothing to do with being rich or being bougie or stuck up. And I can explain that to you also, but that'll probably be in a different video because there is something to rich or elite people or people with money or status and etiquette. But for everyday etiquette, it's just knowing when, where, and how, and who to use your manners with. So that's all it is. Do you have manners? Good home training? If not, because maybe you don't know, or maybe you just forgot along the way. It happens. People forget. If you just forgot along the way, I have some helpful etiquette tips that can get you through the day because it is something that is needed. I was watching the YouTube the other day, and all of the teachers that are quitting, that are leaving the profession only because of student behavior, but primarily it played a big role in students, or their students' behavior played a big role to why they're leaving. And although I don't do behavior in a way how I raise my own children, we know that's, I guess, against the law. But you know what? The Bible says, spare the rod and spoil the child. And that is exactly what we have. But hey, to each his own, to each his own. Even with the disciplinary actions that I did with my own children, they know now, they recognize as adults how helpful that was to them. And so do I, because I grew up in the 80s and my parents did not play. I believe it was a different mentality because our parents worked so hard. It's like, I already have to put up with that out there. I am not coming home to no drama. And we knew, daddy got to get up for work. Everybody better be quiet. I was remembering Everybody Hates Chris when Chris had ate the chicken breast, the big piece of chicken. Everybody always knew daddy got the big piece of chicken. Okay. It was just known. Daddy had to go to work and he had to be full getting there. He didn't need to be angry trying to go to work. So it was certain things that we already knew growing up in the household that wasn't necessarily in the households of today or the households of the 90s, because it kind of faded out, kind of like mid 90s to late 90s. Now I have a child that was born in the early 90s and then I guess 93 and 98. So that's like a 5-year difference. But because it was so much instilled in me of how and what to do and when to do it, I was able to share that with my children. And of course they know, but so many people didn't do that and didn't have the opportunity to do that. So I like to fill in some gaps. Hey, like I say, you forget things if you don't practice it. A lot of people don't even know the word chivalry, what it means, what they think it means, or never even heard of it to try to look it up to even see what it might even entail. So those are some things, not necessarily that we're going to bring it back It should have never left, but just in case, as a child, you do childish things, but as an adult, you need to put away some of those childish things. And other people are expecting certain things in public. And even if you don't use it or exercise it, at least you know. It's like, okay, I'm not going to let the door slam on anybody. But do you know to even look and watch to see if someone's coming? You let the door slam in my face and you say, oh, I didn't even see you. Yeah, but you're not being around of your surroundings. So those are things to think about also. There's a lot of things you need to think about. It's not just following rules. It's being considerate. It's being respectful. It's being of your own surroundings for your own safety. You know how they say street smart? Well, do you have street smarts? Do you have business smarts? Do you know how not to tell your boss off or talk about your boss, you know, in the bathroom to the wrong person, or what to say and what not to say and when it's appropriate to say it? What fork? Now, I know people say, oh, etiquette. Oh, that's only for dining or that's only for eating. And it's not. It's so much more. It's appearance. It's communication. It's hygiene. It's self-awareness, behavior, public behavior. And, you know, it really trips me out because we have this social media thing and it's really cool and all. Don't get me wrong. I'm trying to work through the social media. However, if you are in public or making something public to a group of people, henceforth public, you can't say mind your own business. You're giving me your business. You're telling me your business. You're bringing your business to me. I'm not necessarily asking for it. You're bringing it to me. So don't say mind your own business. Even that statement alone, you know, it kind of have to weigh. It's like, well, if you'd like to offer some suggestions, I'm willing to accept some, but if you're not, just kind of keep your comments to yourself. Or you can also say, well, I'm just here to vent. And of course, you will have some people who totally understand, but then some people are like, okay, no. And then they have their own opinion. You can't really be so quick to say, oh, mind your own business. I don't know, but we're going to work through it. And for anyone who is interested in their child or interested in classes for themselves, to brush up, just to remember what grandma used to say, or how was I supposed to do this, or was I supposed to send a thank you card? I am going to say this. It is the number one reason that 85% of all marriages end in divorce. It is the number one reason why 85% of households who are having problems with their child, whether they are a teen or a tot, it is the number one reason. It's the number one reason to all communication breakdown. Etiquette, but everyone is afraid of the word when it shouldn't be. It's really manners, knowing when, where, and how, and who to use them for. It's really simple. I'm going to make it my mission to go ahead and make everybody aware of that. Now, I may do some other things too, but my main focus and my main mission is like, you have to have manners, and you have to use your manners because we are a society. Can you imagine just the total chaos everywhere? And people don't take kindly to certain type of rudeness, because you want to do unto others as you would have them do unto you. So I am going to go ahead and I'm going to close with that. And I'm going to note this as just my time to vent. So thank you for listening. And if you'd like to give a like and subscribe, please do so. And tune in next time for some more etiquette tips. Thank you so much. You have a good evening. Finish my